I apologize in advance. I am so tired right now. We're going to see so many misplays in this video. But you know what? What else is new? That's not really a new thing. I was up until 9 o'clock in the morning working on school stuff. That's besides the point. I just want to prepare you guys for what you're about to see. First off, I want to mention a couple things. Number one, this ties into what we're going to see later. Onimusha, light Onimusha, Kinky, bang head against the brick wall passive. This changed, just FYI, which basically means that some of the units in the game are effectively buffed, things that have guaranteed critical hits. So critical hit when you will occur when you get attacked by skills that always land as a critical hit. Example: Water, Wind, Dark, Polar Queens, Storm of Midnight. Next thing I want to briefly touch on is Summoners War social media has been posting a lot lately things that look like this, talking about the sharks. A lot of people are jumping to conclusions like, that's it, sharks are getting the next 2A. I've seen multiple people posting things like this. I've also had multiple people contact me saying, oh, they're teasing the sharks as the next 2A. This goes against the data that I have on the game plan for the next 2As that we're supposed to see in Summer's War. Also, I want to clarify something specifically about this. So what Com2uS is actually doing is they're trying to piggyback off current trends in social media, because right now this is going on. This is not a Summoners War thing. This is not a Com2uS thing. This is a Shark Week thing. So every year, if you guys don't know, especially people that don't live in the US, probably don't know about Shark Week. So Shark Week is actually this thing going on. It started on the Discovery Network, which is a TV network. If you guys are unfamiliar with it, and where they just do shows about sharks in general. So a lot of people are kind of piggybacking on this social media trend that happens every year. And they're like, hey, we want free publicity so that anytime people look at the hashtag Shark Week, they see our product, our service. In this case, they see Summoners War. So this is just a thing that is already a thing in social media, and that's why they're posting about this. Now here I just wanted to give you guys a visual representation of all of the units that are effectively buffed against Kinky now, because these units get a guaranteed critical hit. I don't know why I keep doing these quotation marks. Guaranteed critical hit against Kinky, and Kinky's such a large part of the meta. He's on a lot of arena defenses. He's on a lot of Guild War and Guild Siege defenses. So effectively all of these units are going to be kind of buffed, since Kinky's such a huge part of the meta in the upcoming balance patch. I think the big winners here are probably going to be the Neostone Fighters, probably going to be the Dark Ninetails, probably going to be the Chimeras and the Polar Queens, which are just used anyway. I feel like a lot of it, we're not really going to see, realistically, we're not really going to see a lot of the Water Harpy and the Water Penguin and the light puree, but these are just things that are currently buffed. We are going to play around with this unit today, though. So I've been testing this out for like 45 minutes now. Here's the situation that we're in. For arena offense, you would never be bringing, like realistically, you would never be bringing Moria into anything that has Kinky in it. You would be bringing Tiana, because you're already bringing Tiana half the time. You'd be bringing Alicia, you'd be bringing like Moran, you'd be bringing the Water Chimera, because you keep saying that I say his name wrong. So you're really not going to use that for arena offense. You have things, AoE units that already take care of that for arena offense, where you would be using it for 4-star bases for Guild Siege. However, in the current meta, we have, first off, this is not even, Kinky's not even changed right now, but in the current meta, we have things like this. So I was thinking, okay, let's take Moria into something like this, because it's a fairly standard thing that we see a lot. I'm like, let's take her in with things that prevent revives, because then we can deal with this Anubis. However, the thing that I want to mention with, actually, let's do the attack power buff, right? Because she's got the guaranteed crit. This is going to fail, by the way, but I'm going to show you guys why this fails. So if we do concentrated attack, it's guaranteed crit, even like with the water one. However, it only works on his turn. So if he teams up with her, it doesn't actually do anything, right? So we can kill Kinky with, eventually we can kind of kill Kinky with this. However, this is not really going to work against this Anubis. And it's especially not going to work right now because Kinky's not even nerfed, so we can't even see the rest of it. However, we could use a team like this. Now, Fran Lauren anything is going to be a strong team regardless, but what Moria brings to the table here is after the balance patch adjustment to Kinky's passive, she is going to be able to counter Kinky. She also has element advantage over the Lulu, and we could leave Iyunu to last. You never know what's going to happen when we try to leave Iyunu to last, and then Iyunu just targets her first, which is most likely what's realistically going to happen. We do have shields, so that could be nice. We can also do a little attack power break there. We can do a concentrated attack on this, and then also decrease the attack gauge. Not bad. We can do a slow. We can do a defense break there. Now, I don't want to. We really should have done the defense break to Kinky, because here's what would happen after the balance patch adjustment is we would just start trying to hit Kinky next, and then we would take him out as soon as she gets her skill 3 back. Actually, we could have just used the skill 2 on the Lulu and use the skill 3 on the Kinky right here. So this way we would have had it right now, but we don't have the skill 3. Like, this really does nothing. So, oh, actually, it didn't even trigger his passive. Very interesting. So, not quite what I was expecting, but right here, this is where we would hit the Kinky. Kinky would go down. Kinky doesn't go down because he's not changed, but after his change, that's what would happen. And then we would just work on the Iunu at the very end, and 3 versus 1, we would be able to take care of him with no problem. So this is just theoretical against a team like this, because again, this is not actually changed in the balance patch just yet. And now he counters her and she dies instantly. But between these two, we got him, right? So anyway, this is all theoretical stuff. We'll see a little bit more we'll see a lot more actually when the balance patch gets here. I'm just so excited for the Ryan meta. I wish I could show you guys more. I intended to show more at the very beginning of the video, and then I'm like, I can't really show much because Kinky's not actually changed yet. So what am I going to show with all of this different stuff? So anyway, I apologize the video is not longer, but food for thought. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see. Hopefully we get the balance patch soon after you see this video. I hope. Anyway, see you guys always in the next one.